It's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. Boss Hogg and Tim Strong, fight to the death. Who will be the last one left? Thank you for being a fan. The Top 10 presents the Golden Ticket.
Welcome into the Golden Ticket, episode 7, match 7 of the first round of shows. This is presented by the Top 10. It is a show where we are having our patrons on. They are competing in a tournament style that is movie trivia. An ultimate winner of this overall tournament gets to guest on the show and also gets to choose the category or topic of that show. It is exciting. It is fun for us to do every week. And there have been some real barn burners lately. I'm hoping this show is as well. I am your host, Matt Knost, and I am joined by...
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your co-host here, John Rocha, joined as always. Excited as always to jump into this thing and have some fun with our contestants. We did have one contestant sadly drop out. Their lag wasn't 100%, wasn't a good thing for them and giving them a chance to compete. So we will have them on another show down the road. So it's going to be a one-on-one battle for this particular episode. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And you know what I find interesting about this is last time we had this, where we had technical difficulties, there was also a Menchaca in that mix. Coincidence? I don't know about that, but
we'll find out.
Yeah, Eric Bloor, we will have you back on. We will figure out another time. It sucks. There was just a 3-second lag, so he would have lost unless nobody else knew it. The question went out. So we will have him back on, and we will make it work in the future. But I'm ready to bring on our two contestants today.
Let's do it. Straight from Melbourne, Australia. A Melbourne, as they say down there. I think they say it down there. He is coming into us and having some fun on the show here. Robert Francisco Surace. I think that's how you say it. I'm going to adjust the graphic here for you, buddy, so you're not covered up. There we go. All right. How are you, Robert?
Good, man. Thank you for having me, John and Matt. It's fantastic to be here. And the pronunciation of the surname is Surace. So you got
Surace. Is that Italian?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Those eyebrows look very Italian.
You can't miss it. Can't miss that. That's for sure.
Is there a big Italian population in Melbourne?
Yeah, huge. Yeah, pretty big.
Really?
A lot of my parents' generation migrated down when they were kids. So. Yeah, so it's a pretty big population.
All right.
Yeah, I lived in a town for 8 years that was like 65% Italian.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm used to being around a lot of Italian. Great food. Love the food.
Yeah,
best.
Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with food. That's for sure.
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try an Australian Italian restaurant at some point down the road in life. So see what happens. Be messing my head. Well, someone who's coming in here to compete with you, Robert, he's not only competing with you in the match, he can compete with you for eyebrows as well. That is Ellis Menchaca right there. Kaboom. How are you?
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Very good. Very good.
Now, are you the lead offspring son of a bitch in the Facebook group?
Well, that might answer that question.
Oh,
you're just so gross.
Disgusting.
So
disgusting. How dare you?
I don't know how this snowballed into this thing, but I love it.
Well, they're a hateful group. They're the American Nickelback.
When someone's musical taste is so easily detestable, you know what I mean? It's like a pimple on the face. You're gonna look at it.
Moly. All right, let's bring on Blair Simpson as well, who'll be helping us adjudicate this thing and get the points right after every round. How are you, Blair?
Good. How are you? I'm ready for this one-on-one match we have.
We do. And then before Eric had to get out, he was throwing his support behind Ellis.
Yeah.
We assumed in nationalistic pride. So, Rob, we are secretly pulling for you.
USA.
You speak for yourself. You speak for yourself.
Eat those vitamins and say those prayers. You might eventually get me with that USA chant, man.
I would support the Latino. I'm supporting the Latino. Respect.
Second round, you come in all greased up and stuff. I am definitely on board.
I'll see if I can get a costume change in there for you.
I certainly hope so. You know what? There will be extra points awarded for a costume change.
I like that. All right.
Yeah, so Blair, we will check back in with you after the first round. And gentlemen, your three categories to open round one are vampires, werewolves, and zombies in category one, then Oscar winners and taglines from movies of the 1980s. Between the two of you, I am holding up a number between 1 and 10 between my two hands. Ellis, what's your guess?
5.
All right. Rob?
7.
It is exactly 7. You get to go.
Rob goes first.
It's a good start.
Good start. I like it. You can choose any category, any point value. Where would you like to start?
Start Oscar winners for 100, please.
Oscar winners for 100. Your question, gentlemen, is she was the first woman to bring home the Oscar for directing The Hurt Locker.
Rob.
Ellis.
Rob.
Who is Catherine Bigelow?
That is correct.
Nice job. Way to start,
There
Rob.
you go. Now you got control of the board. Where would you like to go next?
Same category for 200, please.
All right, for 200 points. It is the only X-rated film to win a Best Picture at the Oscars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The answer is Midnight Cowboy. The Midnight Cowboy. That was an X-rated film.
All right, Rob, you still got it. Where would you like to go?
Same category. We'll go 300 this time.
300. Your question, gentlemen, is he ran for his first Oscar and then went to court in Philadelphia for his second.
Ellis.
Ellis, it is.
Who is Tom Hanks?
That is correct.
Nice
There you
job.
go. On the board. Your choice.
Let's go vampires, werewolves, and zombies for 100.
All right, for 100 points. This film done in a documentary style about the vampire community in New Zealand.
Rob.
Rob.
What is What We Do in the Shadows?
That is correct. If you hadn't gotten this right, I'd have been all over your ass. All right, next up, Rob.
We'll go same category for 200.
All right. Your 200-point question is, this professor and friend of Sirius Black turns out to be a werewolf.
Ellis.
Ellis.
Who is Remus Lupin?
That is correct.
Yeah, nice. Well done, Alice.
Way to be. All right, you're bored. Go ahead and choose.
Vampires 300.
All right, vampires, werewolves, and zombies for 300. This zombie comedy film is loosely based on Romeo and Juliet and stars Nicholas Hoult and John Malkovich.
Ellis.
Okay, Ellis.
What is Warm Bodies?
That is correct for 300 points. Nice job, Ellis Menchaca. Already upholding the last name
Yeah.
better than his brother did.
Let's go same category 4.
All right, your 400-point question in vampires, werewolves, and zombies is, Ethan Hawke stars in this film in a world where vampires have become Rob.
What is Daybreakers?
Correct.
Yeah.
Nice poll.
Nice job.
There you go. Got it early on the question. Your board, Rob. Where would you like to go next?
We'll switch it up. We'll go taglines for 100.
All right, taglines for 100. He was never in time for his classes. He wasn't in time for his dinner. Then one day, he wasn't in his time at all.
5,
Be easy.
4, 3, 2,
Rob?
1.
All right, Rob.
What is Back to the Future?
Oh, Rob, 100 points. Right at the death knell. Nice. Way to go, man. Where are we going next?
Same category, 200, please.
All right, 200 points. Your question in taglines of the 1980s is the future of law enforcement.
Ellis.
Rob.
Ellis.
What is RoboCop?
Correct. Nice, Ellis. And now it is your board. Where would you like to go next?
Let's finish off the vampires and the zombies and the werewolves.
All right, for 500 points, here we go. In World War Z, this country had created a safe zone for the zombies that is soon overrun after they climbed the wall due to being a
Rob.
What is Israel?
That is correct, Rob,
Yeah.
for 500 points. Way to go, man.
Damn people singing. Rob, where would you like to go next?
We'll go back to taglines for 300.
Taglines for 300. Your question is, one man's struggle to take it easy.
Ellis.
Ellis.
What is Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
You are good. That is correct.
Wow, this is a barn burner, Matt.
Yeah, back and forth. I like it. Ellis, you got the board.
400 taglines.
All right, for 400 points in taglines. This time, it's war.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I don't blame you guys for not trying a chance on that one. It's a tough one. It's aliens. This time, it's war. Aliens. All right.
All right, and it's still your board. Where are we going?
500 for taglines, yeah.
All right, to close out the category of taglines from the 1980s, your 500-point question is, he is afraid, he is totally alone, he is 3 million light years from home.
Rob.
Rob.
What is ET?
5. That is correct. Nice job, Rob.
Nice job, Rob.
There you go.
Yeah,
Steal back
either.
control.
We'll go to Oscar winners for, is it 400?
400 it is. Yeah. We liked her. We really, really liked her for her win in Places in the Heart.
Ellis.
Ellis.
Who is
5, 4,
Sally? Guys.
2, 1. Oh.
Who is
Rob?
Sally? Oh, Rob. Rob?
Oh,
We can
I'll take a
finish
stab.
the question if you like.
Yeah, I'll take a stab. Who is Sally Field?
That is correct for
Yeah,
400
yeah.
points. Nice job, Rob. Menchaca, you blew it. Come on,
No,
guy.
no.
All right.
That was close. But your final question of round 1 in the second category of Oscar winners for 500 points is, this is the only sequel to win Best Picture.
Ellis.
Ellis.
What is Godfather Part 2?
And he totally redeems himself.
Fantastic.
That is correct.
Good job.
That's a great first round. I can't wait to bring Blair back in to see what the
Let's do
scores
it.
are.
Let's do it. Blair, what do we got, man?
What do we got? It's a barn burner.
So Ellis has 1,400, and Rob has 2,100.
Ooh, 700 points.
That difference in the Sally Field, that was an 800-point swing right
Yeah,
there.
it's true. That's true.
That is solely the difference. Wow, we got another close game. That's what I
Friggin'
like
Sally
about this
Field.
show.
She'll get you when you're not looking. She'll get you when you're not looking.
When you said Sally, I thought you had it. There's no other famous Sally.
Yeah, just couldn't pull that last name.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right, thank you, Blair.
It happened to us. Yeah, thank you, Blair. All right, we are jumping into round 2. The point totals double, so it's questions ranging from 200 to 1,000 now. And your 3 categories are Aussie rules, I Am One with the Force, and MacGuffins. And because, Ellis, you are now in last place, technically, you get first choice of the board.
At risk of riling the Aussie, let's go Aussie rules for 200.
All right, rules for 200. This actor is best known for playing the villain in Rogue One, Ready Player One, and Talos. All right, Rob.
Who is Ben Mendelsohn?
That is correct for 200 points. Nice job, Rob.
All right, Rob, you got control of the board. Where would you like to go next?
Look, we'll switch it up. We'll go MacGuffins for 200, please.
MacGuffins for 200. Gentlemen, your question is, the MacGuffin at the center of Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and it's also placed in R2-D2 at the beginning of Star
Rob?
Wars. A New Hope. Rob?
Plans. What is the plans for the Death Star?
That is correct. There you go. All right, Rob, it's still your board. Where would you like to go?
MacGuffins for 400.
All right, MacGuffins for 400. The Genesis device is the MacGuffin that creates life from lifelessness in which 1982 science fiction sequel?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Heartbroken. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
All right, Rob, you still got the board. Where do you want to go?
We'll stick with it. MacGuffins for 600.
All right. For 600 points in MacGuffins, your question is, the MacGuffin, Bill Paxton's character, Brock Lovett is searching for at the beginning of 1997's Titanic? 5, 4, 3, 2,
Rob.
1. Rob.
Oh, now, what is the diamond necklace? I don't know if that's probably not enough, is it? Yeah.
No, we were looking for the name of the necklace itself because he repeats it so many fucking times at the top of the movie, which is the heart of the ocean. And one of the dumbest MacGuffins in movie history because does anybody give a shit about that necklace? Anyway, moving on. You still have control of the board. Where do you want to go next?
We'll go back to Aussie rules for 400.
All right, Aussie rules for 400. This actor has played many roles, including Elizabeth I twice, Galadriel, and Hela.
Rob.
All right, Rob.
Who is Kate Blanchett?
That is correct for 400 points. Nice job, Rob.
All right, Rob, where do you want to go next?
We'll stick with it for 600.
All right, for 600 in the category of Aussie rules, gentlemen, your question is, this actor is perhaps best known for the role where he says, "You call that a knife?"
Rob. Who is Paul Hogan?
That is correct.
Wow.
I apologize, Ellis. We did not know that Australian was going to be on this.
You're talking about my family pulling something with people falling off, and then you give this guy Aussie questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We'll have a San Antonio film-based show. We'll have you back on.
I would appreciate that.
Not a problem.
All right, Rob.
Have the board.
We'll go Aussie rules 800.
All right, this actor rose to fame after his performance in Shine, which he won an Oscar for. All right, Rob.
Who is Jeffrey Rush?
That is correct for 800 points. Nice job, Rob. Way to go.
All right, Rob.
We'll close it out. Close it out
For 1,000 points in Aussie rules. Your question is, this 2016 film about a World War II American soldier had to hire many Australian actors to qualify for Australian government subsidies, and it's also directed by a former Australian. I can read that again because I stumbled over it.
Yeah,
this
please.
2016 film about a World War II American soldier had to hire many Australian actors to qualify for Australian government subsidies and also is directed by a former Australian.
Rob.
Rob.
What is Hacksaw Ridge?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wow. Good job, Rob.
Nice pull, Rob. You closed that out. So you ran the table. Where do you want to go next?
We'll switch it up. We'll go I'm one with the Force for 200.
All right, for 200. Normally white, it's the color of milk served during dinner in A New Hope.
Ellis.
What
is blue?
That is correct for 200 points. Nice job, Ellis. All right, where are we going next, my man?
Let's try one with the Force for 1,000.
4,000. I like it. The balls. Your question in One with the Force is, this actor portrayed the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Senate at the start of The Phantom Menace. You also saw him play General Zod in Superman 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it was Terrence Stamp. Terrence Stamp.
Heartbreaking.
All right. Well, Ellis, you still have control of the board. Where do you want to go next?
One with the Force, 800.
All right. Composed mostly of lava, it's the planet where Darth Vader lost to Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, wow.
5.
Oh, wow.
4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, this was a layup for 800 points.
I mean, seriously, get off the show. The answer is Mustafar. 800 points. Also seen in Rogue One. Go, yep.
All right, Ellis.
Let's show my lack of Star Wars knowledge for 600.
Not a problem for 600 points. And I am one with the Force. Your question is, first used hanging in cars in the 1950s, it's the lucky charm that hangs in the Millennium Falcon's cockpit.
Ellis. What's a pair of dice?
That is correct.
Nice job, Ellis.
Star Wars, I'm one with the Force for 400.
All right, I'm one with the Force 400. This demonic character in The Phantom Menace was portrayed by an actor who performed their own stunts but had their lines. All right,
Rob.
Rob.
Who is Darth Maul?
That's correct for 400 points. Nice job, Rob. All right, where are we going next, my man?
What is it? MacGuffin's 800?
For 8 and 1,000.
Yep. MacGuffin's
Which one
800.
do you want? 800?
800. Yeah, please.
All right. MacGuffins for 800. Your question is Colonel Kurtz, played by Marlon Brando, is the MacGuffin in this 1979 film. 5, 4, 3.
Ellis.
Ellis.
What is Apocalypse Now?
Nice pull, Ellis. That is
Nice.
correct.
Good job, Ellis.
right.
Last one. Yeah.
Last one in the MacGuffins?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all that's left.
That's the last question.
Yeah.
All right, my apologies. The Knock List, Chimera, Bellerophon, and the Rabbit's Foot are MacGuffins in the first 3 films of which series?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, not willing to take a chance on 1,000 points. Smart play, Matt, I think. If they don't know, the answer is Mission Impossible. Remember the Knock List in Mission Impossible 1, Chimera in 2, and the Rabbit's Foot in 3.
Yeah, if you don't know it for 1,000, there it is. Unless you're down by a massive, chunk of points.
So I should have gone for it, is what you're saying.
No, no, you should not have. But let's bring Blair in. We can get a tally on after 2 rounds, what our scores are right now.
So right now, Ellis has 3,000 points, and Rob has 5,300 points.
Oof.
5,300. So it's not
Anything can happen.
It's not impossible. Exactly. Anything can happen. You never know. We have all the faith in the world that this is going to be a nail biter right to the end.
That's true.
5,300 for Rob, 3,000 for Ellis. Thank you, Blair, for that update.
Thank you, Blair.
We appreciate that.
It's close.
It is close. Now, gentlemen, we will give you your category, and then we will kick you out of the room, probably talk a little shit about you. You know what I mean? Got no mics. And go ahead and make your wager. Please write those down, and then we will give you the question after that. So the final category is epic movies.
Ooh, epic movies.
Epic movies. All right. So we will kick you out for a little bit and come back in. Go ahead and make those wagers.
Yeah.
All right. So 5,300 to 3,000.
It's doable.
It's doable.
That Aussie category was kind of a trap for Ellis.
What are the odds?
Yeah.
What are the odds?
Right. That an Aussie guy would be with an Aussie category. I respect that.
Yeah,
but
I do feel bad.
Yeah,
He did.
But, yeah, I mean, he's in a situation where if he bets all of it, that's 6,000. So he's kind of forcing Rob to bet something and take a chance one way or another. So
Yes. Well, maybe we should have made the final question, films set in Texas, primarily Houston, about a historical building. Anyway, it's a very specific.
They look like they're ready. I'm going to bring them back in.
All right, let's bring them back in.
All right, Rob and Ellis, what's the deal?
Okay, so Ellis, you are in last place at 3,000. What did you want to bet of that 3,000?
3,000.
He's going the full 3,000.
He's putting his balls on the line. All right, Rob.
We like that. Now, Rob, what do you got? 5,300. What are you betting?
800.
Wins or loses by 100. I love it.
This is going to be fun, gentlemen. This is going to be fun. All right. Your final question in epic movies is this 2011 movie starring Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, and Ian McShane has the largest budget ever for a film at $379 million.
That's kind of crazy to think about.
It is. This 2011 movie, this movie of all movies, starring Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, and Ian McShane has the largest budget ever for a film at $379 million. And when you watch it on the screen, I would say about 379 of those dollars really translate. That movie, not good. All right, we'll do a countdown. 5. What?
Yeah. To be fair. No, count it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Okay.
To be fair, I think this was a good question to ask to balance out the Aussie stuff. Having a Latina in the movie as one of the stars, I think it balances it out.
Sure.
Perhaps. Ellis, if you bet 3,000, you heard the question. What is your answer?
Well, I know it's a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I said Dead Man's Chest. I don't think that's right, but
That is not right.
Yeah.
But you were on the right track. You were
Yeah.
on the right track.
Down to 0.
So you end up with 0. Rob, you win no matter what, but what was your final?
Yeah, I said the same. Pirates of the Caribbean. Is it on Stranger Tides? Forgive my spelling. I don't
It is on Stranger
God
Tides.
bless.
Good
So
job.
you
Wow.
end up with 6,100 points and the W.
How can you brag in the Menchaca family when you both ended up with 0? So who is going to be bragging rights on this one?
You got to go for it all. Can't leave
You
your
do.
points on the board.
Respect that. A winning. Look, it's the only way you had a chance at winning. You had to put, and
Yep.
you were on the right track.
You were.
It's so close. So close. Well, Ellis, before
What
we
you
get
gonna
out of here, any closing words?
No, really love being part of this. Thanks, you guys. I'm getting married next Saturday, so
Oh!
I'll throw that one out there.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There will soon be another Menchaca on the list for you guys to say as soon as I make her an
All right.
official one.
All right, fair
Well,
enough.
just so you know, I've already alerted Child Protective Services because of your music taste. So they will be on the lookout.
Well, I already have a stepson through her, so I hope
Oh.
they don't grab him.
Well, once you make her a Menchaca, that does not mean you're both contributing to the same patron. So she has to be a separate patron.
She is going to be her own patron.
You know.
I'm going to give you extra Menchaca name to say. Don't worry about that.
All right, perfect.
I feel like we should have a special version of this show just for the Menchaca so they can have bragging rights amongst them.
There you
So
go.
I'd love a family feud with the Menchacas. I'm down.
Maybe we do Family Feud. We have you guys. It's another family we have.
We'll
on
have we've got the numbers.
Well, thanks to you for supporting the show and also participating. We had a lot of fun with you today. So thank you for showing up, Ellis.
Thanks, guys. Been fun.
To our champion, Rob, congratulations, 6,100 points. Final word, sir.
Look, thank you for having me. It was a great experience and glad I'm moving on to the next round. I'm surprised I even got one question right, so I'm wrapped. I thought I might have just shit the bed and not been able to answer a question, so I'm wrapped to at least get a few questions right. So that's awesome.
You both answered a tremendous number of questions, and it's, had I realized that you were coming in from Australia and there was an Australian category, things
Well, just remember, hook me up next time. Next time you got when I'm on round 2, hook me up again. More Aussie.
Throw him some Texas questions next time.
Yeah.
No, we're going to do this shitty band has never given a song to the soundtrack of a movie that's worth more than $1 million.
Right. The American Nickelback. All right.
Worse.
Blair, any final words? Blair, yourself.
No, Rob, just get ready for next round. They might not be Aussie questions in it.
Our thanks to the two of you for playing. Eric, we will have you on another show. Blair Simpson for tallying the points for us. We appreciate it every time. John, final words from you, sir.
Yeah, just thank you all so much for participating in it. To Ellis and Rob one more time, and all the patrons who have been participating in the Golden Ticket and who will be participating in the Golden Ticket. Thank you all so much. And thank you all who are patrons or supporters of the Top 10 show. We can't thank you enough. Maybe you're seeing this program and you're excited about it and you want to become a patron of the Top 10. Please do so at right there down below, patreon.com/the Top 10, the number 10 there. Go see all the multiple tiers we have, and you'll be able to qualify for the next round of the Golden Ticket when we do this whole event all over again later on down the road. So don't miss out on that.
Yes, sir. And we also have the top 10 masks. If you're interested, that link is in the description. Grab the merch. And I think that is it for today's Golden Ticket. Gentlemen, thank you all for joining us. And Eric, we will see you on a different show. Until next week, this is all of us saying goodbye, good night, and good luck.
And it's our way of saying a big thank you to the patrons for playing. And if I have time, I will sing it in rhyme. Thanks for listening to the Golden Ticket.